unfortunately. But I do have, I think, 10 of them here to cut, and I can show you the ones that we did get cut already. And if you have any questions about the astrological soaps, you can ask below. Please share this video and come check us out at Soap Talker, SOAPTOKKER, over at TikTok, if you have a TikTok account. Hi, Caitlin. But welcome back, and I'll also give you a little update about the studio and what's going on. A lot has changed. So why don't we walk around and say hi to everybody, and then I will show you the stars of the show, the soap that we created for your astrological sign. Let's go ahead and turn it around. Here's Charity. She says, give me the chocolate and no one gets hurt. That's what she says. She is working over here on the Scorpio soaps. She's stamping each one with gold mica powder, which we get the ethically sourced gold mica powder. Over here, we have a new bird in the studio. This is Max. Hello, Max. Say hello to Facebook, Max, and TikTok and YouTube, because we'll be putting this on YouTube as well. If you want to join our YouTube, you want to follow our YouTube, we're over at 3 Birds Soap, one word with 2 S's, at YouTube. This is Kathy. She is working hard at making these, right, Kathy?
Yeah.
She's got readings. We've had several staff working on these. These are readings for each of the signs for spring. So when you order your soap in your box, from here on forward, you get a reading with your, and this is a nice long reading. You get this in your box. Laura says, hi, Max. Caitlin says, hi, Max. Max, you've got some admirers. Can we see your red tail, Max? He says, oh my goodness. I know I'm handsome, but come on now. I'm shy. Maxie Poo, are you a good bird? Oh, he's shaking. He's shaking. He's nervous. All right, let's see who else is here. Hi, Kathy, says Laura.
Hi.
All right, so we're in here. This is Mary. Mary. Ah, what is that? That's awesome. What is that? Is that like a Chinese New Year?
No.
It's just, who is that? It's a Japanese goddess? Oh, that's so cool. Well, that's Kathy, a Japanese goddess. Mary. I'm all confused. I'm all stunned by the mask. I'm sorry. But look at all these boxes she's got here. She's got, wow, she surprised me. She got me there. She got me. I was not expecting that. What's that? All the way back. Look at her. She's working hard today. She's working hard every day. But she's getting a lot out today. These are all pretty much the astrological soaps going out. And we've been waiting a long time because we had to get a lot of components together to get them perfect. So, yep, more up there. Yep, quite a few. Laura says, hi, Mary. I love the mask. It's pretty awesome. I'm a little scared. Oh my gosh. And here's some more packages here. We got, those are those big Fresh Direct bags. They're like the size of the, almost as big as the IKEA bags that you get. So we've got all of these are astrological soaps for the most part. And the printer is very busy. We got a new printer. We got a real business printer now. We've got a business cactus. Very important. You got to have your business cactus.
He needs a top hat and a monocle.
He does need a top hat and a monocle. We've got our business monsters, and we've got our little art creeping in here. We haven't put it on the walls yet, but we got a real business printer now. Here's our studio box, if you remember from Manhattan, and this is our new view out the window. You can see forever. And this is a little workstation we created in the corner here, so that we can make stickers and edit documents. So we have a couple of computers now going in the studio. This is our stickers have finally been organized by Kathy. She organized these. This is where we put all of our soaps, bath bombs, and candles that need to be processed over here. She did the skulls. They're on top. I'm too short to see them. So we have here some fresh raven skulls for New Valhalla for bath bombs, and we have some crystal balls. And then we have our new coffee soap at Bird Soap. We've got the vanilla cafe mocha. Those are beautiful. with a high top. And then we also have our fair trade coffee. Very cool. And then we also have some spring poking out. We've got some Luck of the Irish bath bombs, and they have the Irish flag colors in them. So they have orange, green, and yellow. The ones that you don't see the orange, they're just embeds, they're hidden. So the orange will come out when you drop them in the water. And there's the sticker that was created for the back. So they're enormous. Oh yeah, it smells amazing in here. It follows people, it's great. Right here we have some fresh night violet for bird soap. This one just keeps selling, so we keep making it. We've got some cotton candy unicorns. These are a failed batch that I made, strawberry soaps, but they actually look like they might recover. We're gonna turn them into something else. It's quite a few of those. That was my oops. Sometimes I still make mistakes. But I try to turn it into something positive. This is driftwood candles. So that's kind of the gist. We got... He's new to the studio. Hello, Colleen. How are you? Colleen and I went to the same school, in grade school. Colleen Albanese. So Max was, we adopted Max right around Christmas time. Right, Maxie Poo? So he's been with us for a little while now. He's still adjusting. We're still getting there. But Maxie Poo here, he speaks a lot of words. I would say over 1,000 easily. And he also sings, dances, flirts, and bites. Sometimes he bites. So we're gonna go on over here. Oh, you wanna see this part of the studio? It's still kind of an embarrassing mess, but it is better than it was. There was a wall here. The wall is now gone. And now we have a light switch, which that's new, and a new light up there. So that's new. And we have some new rubber grippy mats and new washer dryer. We had the old one here, now that's gone. And that wall is new. It's been like this for a month, and every weekend that they're supposed to come out, something happens, and then they can't come. So it's kind of been like stuck like this for a minute. But there's the old sink right there. And then over here is the new sink that's going to be installed. And we have all the parts. We also have a ventilation fan going in. That's what that tubing is, and that's what this box is. It's a big vent fan that's going to go right above our heads right there, so we can have nice safe space here and be able to vent out the fumes when I make soap. That tubing is for the piping for the sink, and we also have a very fancy sprayer here to install with the sink. I'm very excited. And we also have really beautiful tile. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, there it is. There's the tile. I bought that tile for all around. It's black tile. Very excited. We just got an order the other day and it's getting ready to place another. Oh yeah? What'd you get? This is our new slicer. Look at that. It's got 12 slices. And then we've got a couple of other soaps we made. I still have to cut. And I've had to buy more molds because we're making so much soap now that I had to buy even more molds. So we are getting... by accident. Somebody left them in the washer. There's turtle and birds. All right, so without further ado, oh yeah, the blueberry soap. Yeah, the blueberry soap's from Manhattan. Crazy soap.
He would not leave me alone.
Yeah. We have to post it. We have to, she says she had to run. It was, she smelled like a blueberry. All right, so without further ado, let's talk about the astrological soaps. So in order here, what I've created here, this is the Aries soap. It's got a hey Charity, could you go close the barn door upstairs so the sound deadens a little? Thank you. This got a carnelian stone on top. It's cedar and saffron. I will unpeel one so that you can see the pattern. Okay, so we've got a gold Aries symbol. It kind of looks lava-like. This is an end piece. Of course, I peeled the end piece, but it's got this, it's got like kind of a gold, and then it's got bright red, and then lava, black, and this is activated charcoal. And then over here we have some saffron and safflower petals. a little bit of gold and copper mica on top, and a real carnelian stone embedded in the top. And the scent is cedar and saffron, so it has like kind of like a campfire smell. It's a gorgeous scent. It's very popular over at New Valhalla for Before the Raid. If anybody has bought the Before the Raid soap at New Valhalla, you know exactly what this smells like. So that is Aries. It looks like this. And yeah, that's Aries. Okay, so that we could take a look at all of them. I want to make sure I show you every type we made, all 12. Okay, now over here, uncut, we have Taurus. Taurus is a little unusual because Taurus came out to be some pretty large bars of soap. I mean, they're all bigger than normal, all like every kind I made. But these came out freakishly large because of the width of the horns and the tree agate runestone together makes about 1.5 inches. So these ended up being just enormous. And yeah, I only got 8 bars per loaf where I usually get 10. So they're gonna get a big old bar of soap. Charity? But with this video, if you don't mind, could you please grab me? No, it's okay. That's okay, because I have a plan, okay? It's all right. So let's go ahead and cut one of these so you guys can get a look what they look like. Because we don't have any unwrapped. I don't want to unwrap them. So we're just going to go ahead and cut one for you. How about that? We'll cut one live.
They're flying off the shelf.
They are flying off the shelf. She can't even get one. Like, that's how fast they're going. I made 8 times 3 of the Taurus, and they're all gone, basically. So we do have them available as single bars of soap now. We had, at first, we only had them in a big box that you had to spend like $75, but you got a bunch of stuff in the box, a reading and all this other stuff, right? But now we have them available just as the soaps themselves. So this is what it looks like inside the swirl. And we'll put a stamp here with the Taurus symbol, and we'll put gold, and we'll trim up the front as well, because this is the end piece. This is a more accurate look of how most of them will look that are not end pieces. I'm gonna move the horn a little so I don't cut it. There we go. These guys are beautiful. See, this is the kind of cutting video you want to see, right? I'm learning. TikTok has taught me this. Taking my skills, bringing them back to Facebook here. I don't forget where I came from. Let's see if we can peel some of that off. Get a little sharper edge. And of course, you know me, I've got to clean it up a little. And this is what it looks like when you're done. And then we got to stamp it, of course. And what does the stamp look like? Let me grab a stamp. It needs to be cleaned. So the stamps are these little red things here. And we stamp here. You gotta be real careful because they like to stick. And there's the Taurus symbol. And then what we do is we put a little bit of gold. A little bit of gold. And then you let that dry. You let that dry. I can't tilt it or it'll dump out, but it will dry and it will look really beautiful. This one needs to be peeled with the, there's a special tool we have right here. I don't want Charity using it. You're gonna cut yourself. I don't want you to cut yourself. You've never used this before, so I gotta teach you.
I'm accident prone.
Yes, you're accident prone. I didn't want to say it, but you know what I'm saying. I don't want you to cut yourself, that's all. All right, until I teach you how to use it, okay? So we're gonna take that end here and just shave it off and see if it works. Yes. This will just take off a little bit, which is what we need in this case, right? I don't want to cut too much. can actually bevel it here too, Charity, look. You don't need a peeler.
That's nice.
Yeah. Kind of satisfying, but you can cut yourself on that little razor here.
Oh, I bet you could. I was looking at it. I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, that seems like something I would do. That's why I won't use it.
Yeah. So,
I simply decline.
yeah. So we go through this process to make the soaps look more professional. It gives them a nicer edge. It cleans them up better and gives them, and we go through the extra trouble because we think it's worth it. So it's a premium product and we want it to look like it is, you know? So, okay, there we are. Aren't they cute? I love them. And they smell amazing. They match the lotion. The candles match your soap. So whatever scent your soap came in, your candle comes in. And that's for the astrological boxes. All right, so let's move on to Gemini. Gemini here. Gemini is made with chamomile and lavender, or lavender chamomile. Decided to go with a purple, even though Gemini is known for yellow. What I did was I put a gold vein within the soap to represent the yellow. I also chose a peach moonstone for on top for the embeds. And so let's cut this here and see how it came out. Deborah's dropping things. She's good at that. This one here is going to be the end piece. I keep getting the end pieces. So let's go straight to the first one because that one always is nice. Do we have any comments? What do we got? You want to come over here and read these comments, Charity?
Comments, questions, or
See
concerns?
what folks are saying. Just tap the screen to see the comments. It's a little different than TikTok. Yeah. Okay. So this is what Gemini looks like. It's got a bit of a gold vein in it. The scent is lavender and chamomile. Now, before you think that's flowery, it really isn't. It's a unisex fragrance, and it came out just gorgeous. And you get the peach runestone with the paper that tells you what it means. Our own translation, of course. So that is Gemini. Came across really good. I love the scent of this one. Let's just cut another one. What are they saying?
You need to order Virgo.
Oh yeah, Virgo, yeah. Virgo is really good.
Someone
I mean-
said, totally did not just order the Leo soap and the Virgo soap. ...
Oh yeah, get them while you can. They are flying off the shelves. I cannot believe how fast they're going. And I haven't really advertised them like as ready as single soaps yet. I didn't like even need to. They just like started to move on their own. And the reason I haven't is because I'm afraid that I won't be able to keep up with demand. So I'm trying to train some other folks to make soap.
How did you decide the scents for each sign?
Research, lots and lots of research. If you look over there on the fridge, you will see a Google Doc, and that is my research that I did on each of the soaps before. I looked at, the colors, the scents, like what was recommended across many websites, and drew a little picture of what I wanted it to look like. And I just went down the line and I just kind of made notes as I went. I, did little drawings and everything. So this one is Leo. Leo is in the scent orange patchouli and has on top a gorgeous tumbled tiger's eye. And I went with a activated charcoal, a gold, of course, royal gold, and a bright orange for Leo. And these just are quite large, very, very regal, very Leo, very bold.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, they really are absolutely stunning. And they're a good size. They're a good size. So that is Leo. And this is what Leo looks like wrapped up, if you're curious. And these are real gemstones, guys. That's why they look so different from stone to stone.
Laura said, I wanted to get Aquarius too, but I just can't do 3 soaps at the moment, lol.
Oh, it got cut already. This one is Cancer. Now, what's unusual about Cancer is that it has a ruby zoisite on the top. Could you do me a favor, read the scent of Cancer on my notes there?
Where is Cancer?
I think it's driftwood and amber. It's going to be the third one, I think, from the top. Yes, driftwood and amber, and gray is the color that was recommended. But I went with like an earthy green. It kind of looks like a pond or a lake. And then the ruby zoisite right here, which is a pretty unusual stone. It isn't your typical rose quartz or your amethyst. This is a more unusual stone. And it's a good size. And the scent is amber and driftwood, which has an oceanic touch to it. And again, quite a large soap. This is an end piece. I keep getting the end pieces like every single time, which is crazy because there's only 6 in the batch of 27 that I made, and somehow I just keep grabbing them. And this is what it looks like when it's wrapped. That's what it looks like when it's wrapped. There we go. And you can see just a little bit of the red there, the ruby and the zoisite. All right, so that is Cancer. I'm moving along down the line here. And then we did Leo. We skipped over to Leo. So the next one, of course, is going to be Virgo. Virgo is stunning. Virgo, we decided to do I decided to do in lapis lazuli. Lapis lazuli, and I decided to do 3 lapis lazulis for this one. Could you read me the scent of Virgo, please? I think it's Anarchy, right?
Virgo is brown. It doesn't say.
It doesn't say?
Well,
Does it say honey tonka over there near where it says Virgo on the left?
Virgo is spiced honey tonka.
Yes, spiced honey tonka.
There you go.
Okay, so it's spiced honey tonka, and it is a stunning scent. It's like a honey smell. With a little bit of like a sexy undertone. I wouldn't say it smells like patchouli, so don't go there. It smells more like honey, and all of these fragrances would be considered unisex. Okay, so if you're a guy or a girl, or whatever your pronouns are, I tried not to go with a traditional masculine, feminine, contrasting sort of sense. I decided to go with something that is more of a modern take on friendly for everybody. More for everybody, yes. Okay, and we've got brown was the color recommended for Virgo, but I decided brown was, nobody wants a brown soap. So I decided to go with like a combination of blue and brown. Now these are pretty firm, so they don't really much want to be peeled anymore. They're ready to be used. These are about a week old at this point. But you could see the swirl is pretty gorgeous. I went with a different technique for this one. Now this will tend to turn a little brown, the whites even too, because of the fragrance has vanilla in it, natural vanilla. So there will be a browning effect, but it will never turn fully brown. But this is a very sophisticated high-end bar of soap. These are quite expensive, these guys up here, and there's 3 of them. You could turn these into earrings or a necklace. If you send this to a small maker on Etsy, pretty easily find that. Just say custom on Etsy, and you could support another small maker, or you could do some wrapping. You could try to do it yourself with some wire. You could wrap it. You could just save them. Put them on your little altar or a little space that you save your little stones and rocks. Now, my son is a Libra. His favorite color is pink. So, of course, I had to make them pink rose quartz. I went with the scent of Energy, which is kind of like a ginger ale, kind of like a citrus soda fragrance. But not so sweet. It's not overly sweet. And we've got some beautiful rose quartzes on top, tumbled rose quartzes. And, of course, they're huge because, come on, it's me, guys. So I had to put some big ones on there. And so let's give this a cut. I'm going to trim off the front here if it gives me enough space before the rock. There we go. Look at the color in that. Here, I'll put it down here so you can see it a little bit better. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous loaf of soap. In fact, I'm going to just give you a little bit better of an angle even. There you go. How's that for perfect? Let's give that a cut and see how it goes. Oh, stunning. There's the rose quartz on top. This is a smaller one right here. Scorpio soap is it has malachites on the side, malachite points, but then it also has a special stone here that has like an iridescence to it, and it's called a labradorite. And this is a pretty special bar of soap. I only went with 2 colors, the activated charcoal for black, and then I went with the fragrance Anarchy, which is our version of Lord of Misrule. Lush makes it, but we are not affiliated with Rush in any way, or Lush with any way, but in any way. See, there's that speech impediment. But it is very similar to that fragrance if you know it. Beautiful scent. It's the one that I wear, that I personally choose to wear. Out of the 300 fragrances that I have available, maybe more, this is the one that I personally choose every day. And look at the stunning glitter on that soap. It's absolutely beautiful. So let's go ahead and cut this one. This is Scorpio. I'll open this up so you can see a little better. Got a gorgeous green and black swirl going on here. Labradorite on top. Somebody said to me this is the coolest soap they have ever seen. I'm like, that's awesome. I love the little jig-jags going on in there. This one's pretty special. I have a lot of people ordering this that aren't Scorpios, which says something.
My husband's a Scorpio.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. He's a very stubborn one.
I think all Scorpios are stubborn. I think that's a Scorpio trait. Now over on TikTok, I've been making 1-minute videos talking about like the different signs and the characteristics. And I said Scorpio is the most misunderstood sign.
They really are.
This one has quite a bit of luminescence in it. This one here that I'm about to cut.
There you go.
Thank you so much. Is it dry?
It's dry.
Thank you. This one you can see the labradorite. Let me see if I can get the angle just right. I'll get the, oh, there it is. Do you see it? Did you see that flash? I'll hold it. I'll do it again. It's quick. You don't see it. There it is. Ooh, Charity. Mm-hmm. This one has pink in it.
Pink?
That's very rare. That's
like pink.
A valuable. So, okay. So when you get pink in labradorite, it's actually very valuable. I've never seen pink in one of ours before. It's always blue. Blue is the most common, but the pink is pretty rare. So somebody's getting, see it right there? I got it on camera. That pink right there is this whole color scheme going on here. That's actually a pretty valuable little rock that somebody's gonna get. I don't know who. Did you see it?
Pretty. I see it here.
Do you see the pink at the end?
Yes.
That's rare.
So pretty.
That's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever seen one of our stones have the pink. I've been keeping my eyes peeled because I learned last week that means that it's valuable. You pay way more money for a pink one that has pink flash than blue flash because it's rare. Purple is also very rare if you can find purple. Oh, look at this one's got purple.
Oh.
Look, check out your screen. There's going to be a delay.
Yeah.
Right there. Do you see it? It's got turquoise in the center. It's got some pink on the edge and a little white. White is also rare. Did you see it?
Yeah, on the screen.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. Okay.
I had to come see the excitement.
Yeah. So this is Scorpio. Okay, so let's move on to the next one, which is going to be Sagittarius. I need Sagittarius right there. We've already got. Now this is another one that was cut before I could get my grippy little hands on it. I'm going to unpeel one. Nope, this one. I keep unpeeling the ends. I hate having to do it twice. Oh, this one's perfect. I got it. Okay, this one's perfect because it's not an end. I don't want an end piece to show you. So this one has on top this is the Sagittarius. This has the rainbow fluorite on top, which this is probably the most expensive gemstone that I went with the Astrological line. And they're also quite large and they're shaped really well. So they've been shaped by hand. And you're seeing, you know, most of it, but some of it's been embedded down here, so it's bigger than this. And then the scent is Night Violet, which has notes of bergamot. So it's like a green tea, or I'm sorry, a black tea scent with some violet. And it does have like a sexiness to it. It's got a little bit of I can't really describe it. Like almost like a lily, night violet. Hard to describe. If you guys have ever ordered anything Night Violet from Bird Soap, or the Amethyst Runestone soap from New Valhalla, you know what this smells like. It is a stunner. Very pretty.
It's so good.
And then we've got, yeah, it's a good one. We've got teal down here, activated charcoal black, a little bit of a gold mica line going on, the stamp for Sagittarius, and we've got the violet and then a deeper purple up here with the eco sparkles and the rainbow fluorite. And this is what it looks like wrapped. And as you can see, each stone is different. This is the real deal. And they vary from piece to piece. Moving right along, we have Capricorn. Capricorn, I decided to go with a gorgeous chevron amethyst. And some of them are pretty unusual. Like, look at the chevron pattern here. And this one's got like a cap, and this one's got like striping. And these are some fancy pants soaps right here. So we're going to give this a cut. The scent on this one is a blend that I created. It's lemon, yuzu, and a little bit of lemon, yuzu, and lavender. All right, let's give this a cut. Any comments I need to? No, we're good? All right, and for this one I did like a layering effect. I swirled this part, but I decided to go with a more sophisticated layering effect for this soap. So let's get into the loaf a little bit to get the best pieces. Yeah, I like the layering effect. Okay, so we've got a bit of just a touch of sophisticated sparkle on there, and don't worry about sparkles getting everywhere. This is not that kind of sparkle.
They come right off.
They come right off. This one's got like a tooth effect to the stone. The scent is very lemony and bright with a touch of lavender. I love the gray on the bottom. So when I did my research for Capricorn, they said to go with gray. And I said, you know, I'm not going to just go with gray. I'm going to have to put something. So I decided to go with a nice pale purple. Look at the chevron pattern on that stone. It's beautiful. All right, let's cut this one. These are just gorgeous. I've been saving this wall of soap loaves, guys, for like 2 weeks. Everybody's like, can we cut them? Can we cut them? Can we cut them? Can we cut them? Can we get... No. Oh my God, look at this one. This one's the queen of the loaf. This one's got like a little hat. Not only is it huge, but it's got like a little hat on top. Really neat. I love the lemon fragrance coming through. All right, so that is Capricorn. We can move on to Aquarius here just a second. I want to peel Capricorn for you. I want to give you a little peel. Make it more appealing, like I said earlier. Some dad jokes.
And you're definitely cutting them. Kind of looks like a cupcake.
Yeah, it does look like a cupcake. It is making me a little hungry. There we go. This one is unusually large. They're not all this big, but I mean, they're all good size. But this one is unusually large. Very pretty. It smells so lemony. I love it. All right, so let's move on to Aquarius. Aquarius. Yeah. Aquarius I decided to go with an opalite for Aquarius. Aquarius's fragrance is an ocean of fragrance. It is Caribbean teak wood. So it has elements of sea salt, some wood. Max says hi. And it definitely has a little bit of like a pina colada scent too, like just underneath it. It's a beautiful fragrance, and it's a new one to our shop. We've never used it before, so I didn't know how this was going to come out. I didn't know if it was going to alter the colors. Yes, this is quite a beautiful bar of soap. Charity actually cut the other one. Look at the color of the stone, Charity.
I know, it's pretty.
Do you see the delay? The yellow? It's really pretty.
Oh my god.
Isn't that gorgeous?
It looks like a sunset.
It does look like a sunset. It smells like a sunset.
Does it?
Sunset has a smell
Is it
on the
5 o'clock
beach
somewhere?
in the Caribbean. Now look at the swirls I got with this one. I pushed the layers really hard with this one to see what would happen. And I love how it came out. Really nice. I actually like the sides the way they are. I'm not going to peel them. Here they are. Aquarius. What do you think, Aquarians? Do you like it? All right, that's Aquarius. We only have one sign left. Can anyone guess what it is? It is Pisces. Pisces. Here we go, Pisces. So Pisces, I went with a clear quartz crystal. There are 3 of them embedded. Pretty dramatic stuff here. They are just stunning. The scent is with our most popular fragrance at NewValhallaSoap, which is a combination of lime, neroli orange, and frankincense. It's called All Souls Day over at Bird Soap, and it's called Halls of Valhalla over at NewValhallaSoap. When you use this soap in particular, I would ask that you remove the stones because they are a little bit pointy compared to some of the others. It pains me to even cut this, Charity. It's so beautiful. It just pains me.
But hey, once you cut it, you'll see your canvas.
Yes.
See
Okay.
what you painted.
Well, it's going to be mostly a blend of teals.
Ooh, teal. I like teals.
All right.
Teals and yellows.
All right, here we go. Now, the watchership of the video is not going to be high like TikTok. However, people will watch it later. So you might only see a few people watching, but other people will watch it later today and tomorrow when they can get around to it. Yes. Very different than TikTok. TikTok, you have a zillion people watching and then the video disappears forever, which is kind of problematic because I would like to save some of that footage. So when you get your soap, you can just pull these out and keep them, or you can take a knife and just cut across like that. You see I made a little line with my nail here. And then you can save the top and keep the embeds. And look, I can just rub it away.
Just take a butter knife and pop it out.
Yeah, you could take a little knife and pop them out. Yep. That's gorgeous. They're absolutely beautiful. I love the teal going on. Teal is my favorite color, so this soap makes me super happy. There's another one. Give this a peel. See how it looks. All right, so this is what it looks like all cleaned up, and you get 3 quartzes for every soap that you get, and they're pretty big.
They're gorgeous.
Oh my gosh, I love them.
I like them.
Okay, so guys, that was all of them. Taking off my gloves. These need to be stamped with and yes, please, thank you. Got my assistant over here helping. And see, that's a new thing too. I didn't used to have an assistant to help, so that's pretty neat. So we've got all the soaps that we cut and unwrapped here, all lined up, and they are just beautiful. It's a table of beauty. I wanted to share it with you. There's Aquarius there, and there's Sagittarius. There's more Aquarius. There's Pisces. There's Capricorn right there hanging out. Got some Scorpios. There's the one with the crazy flashy. There it is. You see that? Keeps winking at you. Crazy flashy. We've got Cancer up here. There's some Tauruses. Here are some beautiful peach moonstone Geminis over there. This one needs to be edged right here, Charity, like this. But maybe I'll do that. With the peach moonstone, there's some Virgo. She's working on a Libra right now. And then we have more Scorpio, and then of course we have Aries over there, sitting pretty, hanging out. Oh, and there's Leo. Can't forget Leo. Let's put one up like this so people can see the Leo. I really think Leo is pretty cool.
My daughter's a Leo.
So, hello, Therese. Oh my gosh. Thank you. My marketing is working. Thank you. Marketing is everything. So that is the cut of our astrological soaps. I know it was a bit of a long video, but there's a lot of soap here. And I also wanted to make sure you guys knew about Max and saw the soap studio and all of that. And thank you so much for watching. We're going to start cleaning this big mess that I made up. And I hope that if you guys have any questions, you feel free to let me know in the text below or in the comments below, and I will make sure to get to your questions. If you're interested, I did leave a link above to check out the soaps. And have a wonderful day, and we will talk to you soon. All right? You take care now. Have a great day.